All right, so here we have Bitcoin on Bybit on the 1 hour. Actually, we're going to go to the 4 hour real quick. We are being held up by the 21 right now. This is an emergency video because right there is my line in the sand, basically right where we're trying to bounce off of right now. We did get quite the nasty candle, 23. I mean, it's not too bad. It's only a $300 candle, but this is going to mean a lot. This candle. We got 2 hours left. So right now in the 4 hour, we did fall below that signal line, heading down to the neutral median line. Let's see here. No divergences, but your MACD looks like it's going to come down, retest the signal line. So this could just be the last corrective move before we head up. BBWP is contracting still, but I would expect this to turn around pretty quick. Moving averages heading its way up as well. So let's go to the 1 hour. Here on the 1 hour, see what I mean? I got my alert here at 23,450. So we basically front ran that a little bit. We are in the bearish control zone below that signal line. We did just enter the bearish control zone though. We do have support right where we're at on this bearish control zone. As you see, we've bottomed out quite a bit right here. So we could even cross my alert, get a wick down to the 100, scare the shit out of everybody, and then resume up. BBWP did just cross the moving average to the upside, so the volatility has started. MACD right now coming below the zero line. Looks like, we could get a bounce here. I mean, usually you will get a bounce off the zero line. So that could be this. We need to get back above this 50 right now at 23,650. We need to get back above that 50 in order to resume up and head our way up to 25 to 28K. Now, if we do fall below this 100, that is not going to look good at 23,350. That's not going to look good at all. We don't want to break these last highs. All right. And right now we're having trouble even getting a green candle here. So we do want to stay nimble at the moment. So the bullish case is that we get back above this 50, actually back above this 21. If we can get back above this 21, 28K is still in the cards. So we need to get back above 23,800 basically. And basically, get back this whole $300 candle right here. And then my guess is that we would break this last high. Well, my higher probability is that we would break this last high at 23,880 and continue our way up to the 25K region. And that would also imply that we get out of this bearish control zone and that we bottom out right where we're at. Possibly after one more tick down. Like I said, we could get a wick down here, fake everybody out, because a lot of people are looking at this level, 23,450. A lot of people are looking at that level right now for a closure below it because they're looking at this last high right here. Basically right where we're at. We do not want to fall below these highs. So, I mean, right now, I don't know. We're right by the line in the sand. We are not out of the woods. I mean, this is an emergency right now because we could go a lot lower. This could be the last rally if this falls below this 100 right here. So definitely pay attention to that 23,350 level. Now we could bottom out here. If we bottom out here and get back above this 50, that'll lead us up to the 21. If we can break the 21, resumption as usual. Back up to those higher levels that we've been talking about. Now, the bearish case is that we break this 100. I would expect a minor bounce at the POC point of control in the VPVR, also where the 200 is. That's going to be a major level of support. I mean, we could always come down there and fake everybody out, but I don't know about that. That would also imply that we get deeper into the bearish control zone. MACD crosses that zero line and gets below this line, this support level on the MACD line right here. By the way, oh, and print some dark red bars on the histogram. This is your histogram right here. These dark green, dark red, light red bars. Judges momentum. Same with your MACD and your signal line. Your MACD line is your blue line. Your signal line is your red line or pink line. The MACD and the RSI are momentum oscillators. They judge positive or negative momentum in the market. BBWP is a measure of volatility. So when you're above this moving average, that means the volatility has switched from contraction to expansion. Also, when you get into the upper zone, which we have just entered into the upper zone. Now, if we break the 100, I would expect to come down to this POC. And if we do not turn around there, I expect us to come all the way down to 22,500 and lower. I would expect us to break the bottom of this range. I mean, right now we are ranging. I mean, literally, we got a 22,500. 24.5. We got a $2,000 range right now, basically. Almost. So, I mean, some people are going to say that we could come down here, but I think we would break it. 22,500. I think we'd break it this time. And then all the way back down to 20K. And probably 19K. And then lower. 18K, 16K. And to the depths. That's what I would be looking at. Like I said, if we can bounce here and get back above this 21, business as usual. 23,750 is the level to watch. 23,760 is the level to watch right now. Let's move on to Ethereum. By the way, if you guys are liking this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord. Alright, so here on Ethereum, I mean, this is just a retest of the ascending triangle right now. You know what I mean? You kind of had your little BART action up here, which what a BART is when you come up, chop around, crack back down, give up the whole rally. It looks like Bart Simpson's head. You can also have an inverse version of that. So here on your RSI momentum oscillator, you did... Okay, hold on. You did just enter the bearish control zone. You are below that signal line. You did get rejected from said signal line. You need to get back above 1770 in order to cross that signal line to the upside. MACD coming down to the zero line. Negative momentum is still increasing, but we do have support here on the histogram. Also, we're going to have support here on the zero line. BBWP did just get above its moving average, so here comes the volatility. The volatility is still increasing as we speak, and we are trying to hold this level. Now, Ethereum could come down to 1730, still be in good shape, basically where this 100 is. Ethereum's been massively outperforming Bitcoin. We've had quite the move. From this last swing low, we've had a 15% move, and then from the bottom of this ascending triangle where we reversed from our line in the sand, 33.5% move. You know what I mean? So looking good right now. Okay, so bullish case, you break the 21, you get back into this purple zone. 1765 is the level to watch. See, it looks like, I mean, the bulls and the bears are battling it out right now. They're trying to bottom, but bears are trying to push it down, and break it below. All right, let me go ahead and turn that alert off because we did just cross it. But that's my line. That's my line in the sand. That's just, if we do bounce here, we're still good. So yeah, like I was saying, bullish case that you break 21, get back into this purple zone. If that happens, I would expect a break of the 1800 level and the 1820 level. That would also imply that we get out of the bearish control zone. And let's find out what price we would have to get out of there. So we got 45, right? What I like about this RSI is you have a reverse you have a reverse function. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 45 in and then do this. So what we got here is 1750. We need to get back above 1750 in order to get out of the bearish control zone. That would also imply that this MACD turns around, bounces off this zero line, gets back above that signal line, which we need to get back above 1842. So, you see what I mean here? 1842 would basically, once you break out of this purple region, your positive momentum would start to cascade up. Also, watch this BBWP, because obviously the volatility has begun. So if we do bounce here, I would expect a major bounce, at least up to the 21 at 1765. Now, if we get rejected from there, that's not going to look good either, because that would be getting rejected from these last support turn resistance. We need to get back above there. Right now, it is trying to hold. All right, so the bearish case is that we break this 100. I would expect a bounce here. I would expect a bounce at the 1700 level. Ultimately, I think we would break. I would expect another bounce at the 1680. Ultimately, I think we come all the way back down to the lows at 1583 and much, much lower. I think we would come all the way down here to this last low, give up this entire ascending triangle rally, and to the depths, down to 1,000. That would also imply that we get deeper into the bearish control zone. MACD cross that zero line, start printing some more dark red bars on that histogram, and get below this last level on the histogram, as your BBWP, of course, works its way up through the upper zone. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to hold right now. Let's move on to Solana. So Solana is finding support on its last low. So this could be a double bottom. If we can get back above the 50 on Solana at 41.82.80, I would expect us to get a minor rejection at the 21 at 42.20, but ultimately I think we could get up here to the 43.14, 43.13 mark. RSI just entered the bearish control zone. Now, if we, nope, okay, MACD coming out of the zero line. We haven't crossed it yet, but the negative momentum is increasing. We're going to find support here on the histogram. We're going to find support here on the MACD zero line. All right, so your BBWP just crossed the moving average. So here comes the volatility. Like I said, we are being held down by the 50 right now. We need to get back above that 50. We need to get back above this 21. Bullish case is that we get back above the 21. I know I said the 50, but no, we need the 21. That would imply that we get out of the bearish control zone, start working our way up to that neutral median line and that signal line, which will provide some pretty heavy resistance. Also, the MACD bouncing off the zero line, getting back above its signal line, which we need like $1.50 to get back above that signal line. As your BBWP, of course, works its way through the upper zone. Bearish case is that, basically is that we fall where we're at. Especially if we fall below the 100. I would expect a minor bounce at the 40.62 level. Ultimately, I think we come down to the red zone at 39.30 and much, much lower. If we do break, right now we are at an inflection point. We need to hold this level. And it looks like trying to break it, but this could be the last fake out. You know what I mean? This could be the last fake out. If we fall below this 100 at 41.10, even $41, all right, I would expect us to come all the way back down to, low, like like 31.50 is what I'd be looking at, 31.50. But if we can break, that 21 and that last high, I would expect us to break this level at the $43, come all the way up to $50. That would be what I'd be looking at for Solana. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below. Stay nimble right now. Stay nimble. All right. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.